Welcome back to Wittenberg Academy Latin 3, Lesson 77, page 149. Again, not too much new here, just simply some irregular comparisons, so essentially vocabulary. Just as in English, certain nouns, or adjectives don't follow the pattern. So we have tall, taller, tallest, that's regular, but good, better, best, irregular. So likewise, some irregulars. Bonus, melior, optimus, good, better, best. Magnus, Maior, Maximus, large, larger, largest. Malus, Peor, Pessimus, bad, worse, worst. Multus plus plurimus, much, more, most. Parvis, minor, minimus, little, littler, littlest. Defective comparison. Some adjectives lack one of the forms of comparison. They're called defective. So propior means nearer. Proximus means nearest or next to. Prior means former. Primus means first. So just treat these as vocabulary words. The positive of these adjectives is used as a noun generally. Exteris, outward. Exterior, outer. Extremus, outermost. Inferus, below. Inferior, lower. Infamous is lowest, or emus, lowest. Posterous, following. Posterior, later. Postremus, or posthumous, posthumous, last. Superus, above. Superior, highest. Supremus, or summus, the highest, the latest. Okay. More vocabulary. Bellicosus is warlike. Educo, of the third conjugation. Take out, bring out, or lead forth, where we get the word education. Fuga, flight or retreat. Germani are the Germans. And quam, when used as a superlative, means as possible. Quam maximum, as large as possible. Quam plurimum, as many as possible. Longe means by far. That's an adverb. Opus, and its genitive is operus, means work. Postridiae means the day after, the next day. Suevi are the suevi. Vicinus is a neighbor. Uterqua, utrumqua is a pronoun meaning each of two or both. All right, some translations. Haec minima est ex iis in uriis quas aecapi. Haec minima est ex iis in uriis quas aecapi. So aecapi, that's perfect. I have received. So these are this is the least of those injuries which I received. These are the least. Haec minima est. This is the least. This is the least of the injuries which I received. Cras scribum plura. Cras scribum plura. Scribum is future. Tomorrow I will write many things. Suevorum gens est longe maxima et bellicosissima Germanorum omnium. Suevorum gens est longe maxima et bellicosissima Germanorum omnium. All right. The gens, the people, the race of the Suevi. The race of the Suevi is by far maxima, the greatest, and bellicosissima, the most warlike of all the Germans. 4. Turpis fuga omni est morte peor. Turpis fuga omni est morte peor. Fuga est, that's the skeleton of the sentence. The flight is what? The flight of fear, shameful flight, turpis fuga. Shameful flight is altogether worse than death. or worse than any death, perhaps is better. Shameful flight is worse than any death. 5. Quis erat tuus proximus vicinus? Quis erat tuus proximus vicinus? Who was, erat, your nearest neighbor? Brutus erat multo inferior numero navium. Brutus erat multo inferior numero navium. Brutus was multo inferior, far inferior in number of ships, was far inferior in the number of his ships. Very well. You can read about the Pantheon. Again, not much new here. Really just treat all these as vocabulary words. No real new concepts or forms to learn. So just practice that vocabulary.